Ready.
Darrell Jazz Johnson here, Fathers and Sons Magazine, MSG Varsity, RazandJazzSports.com. I'm here with one of the principals of Next Level Sports and Business Group at the Next Level Sports and Business Conference, Mr. Jude Waddy. Jude, how are we doing today?
Doing great. It's a pleasure to have you. Thank you guys for coming out to support our event.
Thank you for having us. How did the idea of this conference come about?
Well, the idea of this conference came about because there's a vacuum when athletes leave the NFL of finding health care, finding information, finding out where the resources are to help you make that transition. See, a lot of us have been regimented from Pop Warner through high school, through college, through the NFL. Every second of our day has been mapped out for what we have to do our job on Sundays or Saturdays. So after you leave the NFL, you're stuck in a black hole of not knowing what to do, what your career path will lead, what you want to do. So we want to provide resources that are available through the NFL, NFLPA, and our organization to give a roadmap for some of these athletes. And if not a roadmap, just a guide to say, hey, there is something after football, and you may be able to come here to get some of that information.
So it's Super Bowl week here in New York, and as we speak, Media Day is going on. We see it on the screens behind us. If you could speak to some players from the Denver Broncos, from the Seattle Seahawks, particularly those of color, giving them advice on what to do after football, what would you have to say to them?
I would apply this to everyone out there on the field because it doesn't apply just to those of color. You know, it applies to everyone. Enjoy this moment while you can. You are at the very top of your game, and this is what you've been working for your whole life. From Pop Warner, when you had those tearaway jerseys and those oversized helmets, to college and recalling your alma mater and having to recite that as your rookie years in the NFL. Now you're at the game everyone wants to watch. All of your peers all over the world is going to watch this game. This is your time to shine. But no, this is a moment that very few of us have ever even had the opportunity to reach or will reach, and they have an opportunity to do something really great. But what we want to share is after this game is over, start thinking about those days when you're not going to get up on Monday morning and prepare to start watching film for the next game. Get ready for that next level of opportunity, and that's what we're here for.
So you presented an award to Don Coleman, former NFL player and founder and chairman of Global Hue. Seems like it was an easy decision to give such a remarkable man the award, but how did you come to the decision to award him?
Don Coleman, being an NFL athlete, being a linebacker, like myself, I was a linebacker. It's a very aggressive position. You have to be not only aggressive, but very intelligent. You have to do the role sometimes of a defensive lineman who may be 50 to 100 pounds your senior, or the defensive backs who may be 10 to 30 pounds your junior, but faster. You have to be able to communicate and be that transition and that line of communique from your lineman to your defensive back, so you work together as one unit. Don did that exceptionally as an athlete, but what's really exceptional is his transition from the athletic world to his career, and that's what we want to share with everyone else. It's a very tough road, but the skills that we retain that made us professional and great athletes, you can use in your regular careers in the world outside of professional athletics, and he embodies that fully.
All right, thank you for your time.